Hi, Aries. Welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread today. Whatever message comes out is what Spirit has for the collective. I have set that intention. And we're going to get right into this and see what they have for you. If you were drawn here by the title or if this popped up on your feed, then this message is definitely for you. So let's see what that message is. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. We have the Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. Be sure and like, follow, and leave me a comment if you feel called to. It really does help my channel. I really appreciate it when you guys do that for me. It also does push me out there so other people can get the messages as well. So I appreciate that. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about a decision. It is about planning, right? It's kind of like leaving a comfort zone. So this person is looking out at the horizon and they have this globe in their hand, right? So they have the whole world at their fingertips. And this is about kind of leaving that comfort zone to go out and expand and take the next step towards whatever this adventure is, right? So I feel like there's this underlying energy of being ready to take the next step, being ready to kind of take a risk and make a decision to take those first steps towards something, right? So the situation is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords it's about communication, it's about learning, it's about ideas. And this could be a person that you're dealing with. Pages are like a younger energy, but it's also about like seeing things from a unique perspective, right? Um, could be about like learning something new here, curiosity, growing intellectually, right? Like going back to school or learning some type of information. There could be some information that needs to come about, right? So the blockage here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is like a Sagittarius energy, fellow fire sign, but this is about like it's a passionate, confident type of energy, right? So this could like be affecting your like this sense of adventure, right? Like this that spark, whatever that spark is for you, right? Your self-confidence here. So there may be some information here that is coming in that um, it may be needing to kind of temper your emotions, right? Like not get so fired up about things. It could very much be about like needing that self control, right? But kind of not rushing into things, right? So maybe needing more information and not rushing into things, getting clarity. So we have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is about clarity. She's about truth and communication. So I feel like maybe there's more information needed before we're able to kind of really go after something. There's like clarity and communication that's needed. Maybe learning something new or actual communication with a person, right? So in the recent past, we have the Five of Cups. This is about grief and loss. This is about needing to embrace healing. So this person is focused on these Three of Cups that are spilt here, but they're not noticing the Two of Cups that are back here, right? So trying not to focus on what is lost and realizing that there is more there behind you. Releasing that sadness and just really embracing a healing, right? So your higher self or subconscious, we have the Queen of Cups, which is again healing. She is very creative, compassionate, very intuitive energy. So this could be about your intuition, trusting your intuition here, and uh, especially when it comes to healing, whatever this was, this grief and this loss, right? She's very emotionally intelligent and very compassionate energy. So this could just be you, excuse me, um, this could just be you like being emotionally balanced, emotionally grounded here. Again, with this not being hot headed, that Knight of Wands can be like a very hot headed energy. So, and it's also about like rushing in when you don't have all of the information. I feel like there is some, um, maybe something was communicated, some truth was spoken, you learned some information, right? So in the near future, we have the death card, which is about an ending and a new beginning, total transformation here, right? So I feel like something is coming to an end, and that could be what this grief and this loss was. And now that situation is ending. So this could be a job, this could be like a love relationship. It's a general reading, so you take it how it resonates for you. But there is an ending, and then there's this, this planning, these next steps, looking at what else is out there, looking out to the horizon, right? And embracing the next step that you need to take after this ending comes through, right? So your advice from Spirit is the King of Swords. This is about, again, communication, truth, getting clear, getting clarity, using your head over your heart, right? So trusting your intuition, but being very decisive and logical in your decisions, and coming from a place of logic and reason, and trying not to get into your emotions. Because again, with that Knight of Wands, I don't know why that keeps standing out to me. I usually don't read that card that way, but I mean, it is very like passionate, direct, assertive type of energy, right? So I feel like this is about needing to be more mentally clear, mentally agile, and not losing your head and getting hot tempered and getting into your emotions here, right? Because there was some type of loss, but it's best to kind of keep your head, is what I'm thinking, and try not to get too into your emotions, right? Just stay logical and use your intellect here. Maybe strategize if need be, but really just kind of cutting through things. You have the King and Queen of Swords here. So that's also just about you, like maybe embracing more of that masculine side of things. So in your environment, we have the Three of Wands. Somebody else had the Two and Three of Wands. I can't remember who it was, but this is what's in your environment now. So the Three of Wands is about like your ships coming in. This is about, you could be traveling, but it is about growth and progress, right? It is about like having confidence, looking ahead to the future. So you're kind of looking out at what steps to take next, and then there's growth and progress, right? Like seeing what steps you need to take, and then actually taking that first step, right? So I feel like definitely that's in your environment here, is just growth, expansion, maybe exploring different things. So hopes and fears, we have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak, grief, loss. Again, you have the Five of Cups here. So there was definitely some kind of heartbreak, some kind of loss. But this is also about like releasing that and healing from whatever that situation was, right? Which I know is easier said than done when you're going through things. But I feel like this is just like you're fearing this loss and this heartbreak, right? Could just like be, really hurtful. It could have been financial loss too, but ultimately this leads to the overall outcome, which is the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, right? This is satisfaction. It's success in some aspect of life, but it's also about being grateful for the abundance and blessings that you have, right? So there is some kind of wish fulfillment coming in here after this ending. And they always say, with every ending, there is a new beginning. So I feel like maybe something just needed to clear out of your energy so that you could have this wish fulfillment, whether that's a person, place, or a thing. Sometimes things have to come to an end so that you can move into a new beginning. You can get this wish fulfillment. Say, for example, that you're wanting a new job, right? And you're going to make all of this money, but this person that's attached to you is a money pit, right? They spend all of your money. So Spirit doesn't want to bring that wish fulfillment in for you, because it's really not going to benefit you to have that person in your life. So that person needed to leave first, right? Or a job, maybe it's not the best place for you. It's not a place where you can grow and expand and really reach your potential. So you had to lose a job in order for Spirit to bring in that wish fulfillment, right? So I would look at the ending as a blessing. And I know, again, that's easier said than done when you're going through things, but definitely kind of lean into these emotions. When you're going through that Five of Cups, you definitely don't want to just move on from it and not heal it, right? You want to embrace those emotions and have some compassion for yourself and really trust your intuition, kind of nurture yourself through it, but don't sit in that energy, right? Let this ending come through. So what do they not see coming, Spirit? What does Aries not see coming? I love it when those come out together. Okay. This is really good energy. I love it for you. So there's a completion, right? Fulfillment. You've completed some kind of cycle here, again, with this death card, the ending. So if you know anything about tarot, there are the 22 major arcana, right? So the world card is the last major arcana, and then there's the Fool, which is the 0. So this is the number 21. But so there is an ending, but then there's a new beginning. And like I said, with that death card, there has to be an ending for there to be a new beginning, right? But you have completed some kind of cycle here, and you have this whole new beginning coming in, and this is your karma. Like things are going to balance out. You have the Justice card here, so that's Libra energy. But also maybe if you're going through some kind of legal situation, if this was a breakup with another person and you're going through some kind of legal situation, I feel like there is a new beginning and things are going to balance out here. So I really love that for you. What does Aries need to focus on? Advice for Aries. Awesome. So we have the High Priestess, Temperance, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, trust that inner knowing. Trust your intuition. Really kind of balance yourself out. Really, integrate these lessons, whatever it was for you. Learn the lesson and really integrate that in. Just be patient and calm right now while things while this cycle ends, right? You may be right at the end of this because this is in the near future, this death card. So you probably haven't completely gone through this ending yet. So that is coming in, but just be patient and really kind of take care of yourself here. Again, with that Queen of Cups, have some compassion for yourself, but trust that inner knowing. And, you are guarded by angels. We have this Archangel here in this Temperance card, and really just kind of balance yourself out and focus on what makes you happy. Focus on your family, focus on your home, focus on your joy and happiness, whatever that is for you, right? I feel like this is just you really needing to focus on yourself and kind of, just again, easier said than done. Just be adaptable, right? Trust your intuition, trust your inner knowing, be adaptable to the situation because there is an ending here, and just know that it's for a reason, right? Because there is this wish fulfillment coming in after this ending is completed. And you have a whole new beginning. So that's really amazing. I like that energy for you, Aries. Hopefully this message helped, and I will see you next time.